Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome all students. I have unmuted one of the students. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please say something.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. A701?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That's good if you can hear me. How are you today?
fine.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Have you been able to revise any of the learned material?
Yeah,
Okay, that's great. So I can see that only 16 participants have signed in. And I wonder why that is, because usually we're quite a large group. So maybe we can wait just one more minute or so, and then I'll ask you to read the dua with me. And I'm apologizing again in advance because my little one, as you can probably hear him, he is in the background once again today. So he's busy making sounds. So sorry if it's any disturbance. Did you find anything difficult out of the learned material?
not really.
Okay. So everything was clear. You don't have any questions?
I only have one. You see the little noon?
Can you see this? Wait. Let me ask you if you can see the screen. Can you see the screen with the rules that we learned?
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. Oh, the little noon. Yes. So that's from the next lesson, isn't it? I mean, from the new things that we're going to go through today.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll talk about that when we get there, inshallah. But from the old rules, the first 10, everything's clear?
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right, we're going to move to the prayer, and we will, inshallah, today we will do this one at the top. Can you see this? Rabbi Alimni?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't really hear you. Can you maybe come closer to the mic? Okay. All right. So can you repeat after me, okay? Rabbi allimni.
Rabbi al-imni.
Rabbi allimni.
Rabbi al-imni.
Ma huwa khairun
Ma huwa khairun
indak.
indak.
Can you read the translation, please?
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Jazakallah. I think that's a really nice dua, and obviously we can read that at many different situations. Okay, so today we will be talking about these next 10 rules. We will try to get through as many as possible. We might, realistically, we might not go through all of them because for some of you, they might be new. So I'm going to mute you for now. Can you just confirm your ID again?
A701.
Okay, Jazakallah, that's great. I was thinking that maybe, I'm going to mute you now, Jazakallah. I was thinking that maybe today we can try, I mean, last time I asked you all to raise your hands if you hadn't recited anything, but I was thinking afterwards that maybe there are some students who might not necessarily know how to raise their hands on here because it's a virtual classroom. So I'm going to ask it the other way. I'm going to ask if how many of you have recited something already. So can everybody raise their hands that have already done anything, any prayer, any any of the rules? Okay, I can see that we have 22 participants, and one after the other, everybody seems to be raising their hands. And I can see that there is 1, 2, 3, think about 6 or 7 people that aren't raising their hands. And I will, inshallah, find out if it's because they don't know how to raise their hands or if it's because they haven't actually read anything. So for this time, I will choose. Okay, maybe I'll give it a few more seconds because I can see that more people are. Some are lowering their hands. I'm not sure why. I will unmute one of you now. It's Nasira. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, that's not Nasira. Just a second. Sorry. This is her. Assalamu alaikum. N724. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. N724. Can you say something, please? Okay, we might get back to you later because I'm not sure if there might be a problem with your mic. So I'm going to mute you. If you haven't recited, can you please raise your hand? Now I will choose another Nasira because obviously this one wasn't able to. N751. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, that's great. So you didn't raise your hand. Was that because you haven't recited anything yet?
No, I did raise my hand. I just lowered it by accident.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, so I'll mute you and I'll ask somebody else that hasn't had that chance yet, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Can you hear me? N747?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so you didn't raise your hand. Why is that?
Oh, I think I just came in.
You just came in. Okay, have you recited anything before?
Yes, I recited the concluding prayer last lesson.
The concluding prayer. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just carry on with you. Just for those that are still coming to the classroom now, maybe they have missed this. I have asked all the students to raise their hands if they have, done anything. Maybe if they've done the dua or, dua Talimul-Quran or the prayer in the beginning, or if they have, read any of the Quran portions or, with me. Or anything from the lessons that we've done. So if you have, any of you, if you have, then please raise your hand. And the ones that haven't raised their hands, then I can get back to them. So I'm going to just carry on with you because I'm going to wait until, everybody, if I can see, until I can see that everyone has understood what I mean. So your ID is N747, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we'll be starting with the 11th common recitational error. I mean, you could call it common recitational errors or rules of recitation because, it's if you try and avoid these things, then they sort of become like a rule. So can you please read out what it says?
Do not pronounce ghunna if noon, sakin, or tanween appears before a lam with shadda or ra with shadda.
Yes. Have you read this, in the past week?
No.
You haven't? Okay. So I'll remind all of you again that please, after today's session, obviously we have one tomorrow and inshallah the other teacher might be taking that class. But can everybody go through what we do today, inshallah? And if we don't go through all of the material up to the 20th rule, can you all do that, please? Because that just makes it easier. And then if you have any questions, I could try and answer them. So this one, did you understand what you just read?
I think so.
Yeah, you think so? Sometimes it can sound a little bit confusing at first, but if you think about it, it's actually not that difficult. Basically, so if there is a noon, first of all, at tanween, okay? At tanween can be this, can you see this little hand?
Yes, I can.
Yes. So this is a tanween sign. So like a double sort of a sign that makes a noon kind of sound. So this is dun, okay? And this is a noon sakin, okay? This looks a bit like a dhamma, but it's actually a sakin. It's a sukoon. This is a noon sakin, so a noon with a sukoon on top. So we will start with the first one. So basically what this rule is saying is that you should not pronounce this ghunna, this if this noon sakin, don't pronounce that noon, and don't pronounce the tanveen if there's a tanveen. If after that comes, like here, if there comes a lam mushaddad, like here, or after the noon sakin or tanveen sound, which is a noon sound as well, if after that comes a lam mushaddad, like here, or if after that comes a ra mushaddad, then this noon sound just sort of gets empty. You don't pronounce that, okay? Is that a little bit clearer, or did I make it more difficult?
No, it's actually much more clearer. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So would you like to have a go at this first word and see how you could pronounce this?
Okay. Milladunka.
Well done, mashallah. That was very good. So what you've done is you have gone from the meme right to the lam, and you have, you haven't recited this, which is completely right, because, can you explain to me why we're not supposed to recite the noon?
It's because the noon, it has a sukoon on it, so it's a noon sakin, and because there's a lam mushaddad right after it.
Mashallah, you could become my support teacher. Okay, that's very good, mashallah. I'm very happy with that. Excellent. So can you say that one more time, please?
Oh, it's because the noon has
No,
a
no, I mean,
sakin.
would you be able to just
Oh.
read the word again?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Milladunka.
Okay, well done, mashallah. Now the next one, can you try that one as well?
Mirrabbi.
Well done, mashallah. So here again, you have not pronounced the noon sakin because the reason is that there's a ra mushaddad, and if there's a ra mushaddad and the letter before is a noon sakin, like in this case, or a tanveen sound like here, then you don't say so we'll get there in a second. So this is right. You have got to not pronounce this noon sakin. That's exactly right. Okay. So with this next one, this is an example for the tanveen. Can you try and do this one?
Shidadullah.
Yes, shidadullah.
Shidadullah.
Okay, yes, that's exactly right. So if we were to wipe this away, okay, if this lam mushaddad didn't exist and this sentence stopped and finished at where the dal with the tanveen is, what would you say then?
Shidadun.
Shidadun, that's right. And now shidadun, you can hear the noon sound, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that exact noon sound you have to not pronounce if there is a lam mushaddad or ra mushaddad. So instead of saying shidadun la, we don't say that. We say shidadullah. So the noon sound, completely vanishes. Can you say that one more time?
The whole thing.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Shidadullah.
Well done, mashallah. And the last one, do you want to have a go as well?
Mallah.
Mallah, well done. So if the lam wasn't here, if the lam mushaddad wasn't here and it stopped after the noon, what would you say?
Man.
Man, exactly. So you would say the noon sakin. But in this case, we won't say it and we will jump from the meme right to the lam mushaddad because there is a noon sakin here and right after that you can see a lam mushaddad. And I know in the beginning, it will take a few, seconds or even longer than a few seconds in the beginning for some, because if it's a completely new rule that somebody has learned, then it can take some time. But with practice and inshallah, with time, it shouldn't take that long, and it will come just naturally. So this one, instead of saying manla, is malla. Okay, Jazakallah. Jazakallah. Can you just confirm your ID again?
N747.
Okay, great. Jazakallah. I will mute you. And if you can raise your hand as well, because now you've done it as well, so that I don't ask you again for now. Where have you gone? I can't find you. There you are. Okay, Jazakallah. Now I will ask one of the Atfal. Let's see who we have. So A701 has already done it. And there are a few that haven't. Let's see. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, is that A711?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't raise your hand. Is that because you haven't recited anything yet?
No. I
Have you
haven't.
recited something or you haven't?
I haven't.
You haven't. Okay. That's fine. Were you able to go through all of the rules, all the 20 rules or not?
No, I just joined.
Oh, you just joined. Oh, is that your first lesson today?
No, it's not first lesson. I just joined right now.
Oh, you just joined. I see. Okay. So now for everyone, once more, everybody needs to revise all of the material that we go through. Hafiz have explained to all of you how you can download the course material from the NQC website. So that's really important that you all do that, and you create a folder for this class and G3 class, and you just save all of the material in there, and you go through it through the learned material that we do in the class. But of course, also the next lessons, like for example, I had said that we would do the next 10 rules maybe today. So it would have been good if all of you had gone through that, then that makes it easier for all of us. So that's fine. We will move on to did you understand this 11th common recitational error?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. That was clear, was it?
Yes.
Okay. Now the 12th one, can you read that one, please?
Okay. Pronounce guna not less than 2 seconds if noon sakin or tanween appears before a ya with shadda or waw with shadda.
Okay, Jazakallah. I'm sorry, my throat isn't very good. I wasn't very well. Still recovering, so talking a lot makes it worse. So I'll see you how it goes through the lesson. Sorry. Okay, so did you understand this, or should I explain it to you?
Yeah, I understood it.
Okay, so if there is a noon sakin like this one, that's a noon sakin. That's a noon with a sukoon. Okay, that's called a noon sakin. Or if there's a tanween, which is a double stroke, like here and like here. Sorry. If you see any of the tanween sign, and like a tanween can look like this as well. This is a tanween sign as well.
Yes.
Okay. If you see any of the tanween sign, and after that follows a waw mushaddad, like this one. Can you see the mouse?
Yeah.
So if after the tanween follows a waw mushaddad or a ya mushaddad, like this one,
Yes.
then you have to say you have to make the gunna sound for 2 seconds. Try not to make it any less. So with the first word, it would be, instead of saying really quickly and saying man yu'minu, you have to really get in there and really pronounce this noon sakin and make it, quite obvious, basically.
Okay.
So you have to say man yu'minu. Do you want to try? Wait, let me try and erase these if I can. Okay, yeah. So can you give it a go now?
Minu.
Can you do that one more time, please?
Minu.
Okay, mashallah, well done. That was very good. So it says 2 seconds, and that's what we should try and do. It should definitely not be longer than 2 seconds, but obviously sometimes, like for example, when people are doing tilawat at jalsa or events like that, they tend to do it a bit longer, but usually, it should definitely not be less than 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one, please.
Miwalin.
Okay, yes, that's right. Miwalin.
Miwalin.
Okay, well done, Jazakallah. Now the next one, please.
Narawa.
there's a mistake you made. There's this noon with a fatha, and right with it comes the alif. When that happens, what do you do with this letter, with the noon? If there's a fatha and a alif together with it?
You prolong it for 1 second.
No. But 1 second isn't prolonged. It's very short. You prolong it for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So if you said naran, that would mean that there's only the fatha and this alif wouldn't be there. But there's a fatha and a alif with this letter, so you have to say it for 2 seconds. Can you try again?
Okay. Naron.
Well done. That was very good, mashallah. So the last one. Do you want to try that one as well?
Okay. Hadiyan.
Yes, but can you not make a pause in the middle?
Hadiyan.
Well done, mashallah. So you remembered it. You've prolonged this ha, which is completely right. Because can you tell me why?
It's because it has a straight line next to the ha, and then you prolong it for 2 seconds.
So what's the straight line called? Do you know?
Forgot.
Alif. The straight line is a alif.
Alif.
Okay. Yes. Well done. That was very good. What's your ID again?
My ID is TQG3A711.
Yes, that's fine. Just the last one. That's what I need. A711. Okay, that's fine. So if you can raise your hand as well, then I know that you have recited it already. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakallah. Well done. Okay, now let's see. There's still a few that are raising their haven't raised their hands. Let's see. Have I asked this? Assalamu alaikum. N736.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Good.
Okay. Have you been paying attention to all these two rules that we just learned?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, is there anything unclear? Is there anything that you would like to ask?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see then. What's the next one? So we've gone through 11, 12, and now it's 13. So would you be able to read that out for us, please?
Do not prolong your voice less than 3 seconds where you find sign of madda sagir, medium, long stretch.
Yes, that's right. Did you understand that, or should I explain it?
Yeah.
Should I explain it?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what it's saying, it's actually really easy. Can you see this wavy line up here?
Yes.
Yes. And over here as well?
Yes.
And obviously here and here. So this wavy line is called mad saghir and mad saghir, I think. Basically what it does is it makes the letter that it comes with sound longer than if it wasn't there. So if this mad saghir over the ha wasn't there and the ha only had a vertical kasra, it would just be he for 2 seconds. But because of this wavy line, because of the mad saghir, we will prolong it for at least 3 seconds, because it says don't prolong your voice less than 3 seconds. So it can be 3 seconds, or it can be a little bit more than 3 seconds, depending on how slow or how you're reciting.
Yeah.
But it should definitely not be less than 3 seconds. So is that clear? Yes, is that clear? Okay. So can you please recite this word, please, for us?
Ghaibihi ahadan.
Okay, well done. But I need it to be even longer than that. I need it to be just a second. I'm just feeling a little bit disturbed by my little one. Samal, आप यहाँ बैठें please. और क्लास सुन लें, okay? जब आप शोर करेंगे फिर मुश्किल पड़ेगी और किसी को आवाज नहीं आएगी, ठीक है? Okay. So I need that to be a little bit longer, because I don't think it was just 3 seconds. I think it was a little bit less. Can you try that one again, please?
Ghaibihi ahadan.
Well done. Mashallah. That was very good. The next one, please.
Ya Bani Adama.
Okay, that was good. I feel like you have, maybe it's just because I'm a little bit distracted, but it sounded like the ya was just a teeny bit longer than it should have been. So 2 seconds for the ya, and then obviously 1 second for the ba, and then the mad saghir letter, obviously, I think you did that right. Can you try that one again, please?
Ya Bani Adama.
Yes, just slightly longer than that. It can be a bit tricky, but how about I do it and then you can do it after me, okay?
Okay.
Ya Bani Adama.
Ya Bani Adama.
Okay, that was better. That was better. The next one, can you try that one too?
Ya Ayyuha.
Okay, now this one needs to be this alif. You need to prolong that, and this mad saghir ya, you need to prolong that one as well. So both of them were a bit too short. Do you know why this ha was is marked as wrong? Why do you need to prolong that?
Yeah.
Do you know why you need to prolong that for 2
Yes.
seconds? Why is it?
Because after ha, there is alif.
There's a alif, and also the ha has a fatha. So fatha and alif together make the letter long for 2 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And this ya, because it has you can see it has a vertical fatha, and it also has a mad saghir. So it definitely needs to be longer than, if the mad saghir wasn't there, it would just be 2 seconds. But because of the mad saghir, it will be longer than 2 seconds. It will be at least 3 seconds. So can you try again?
Ya Ayyuha.
Yes, but longer, please, because it was still a bit too. It wasn't long enough, I felt.
Ya Ayyuha.
Okay, yes, that was better. Jazakallah. The last one, please.
Ila ahlihi.
Yes, that was good. But I think I need this mad saghir lam. I need that to be a little bit longer.
Ila ahlihi.
Okay, that was better. Jazakallah. The thing is that if we all try and listen, if we all try and what was I saying? Now I'm distracted again. If we all try and abide by these rules, and if we try to follow the correct way of recitation, then automatically our tilawat, even if some of us, aren't, don't like to sing nazams or something like that, but if we try and follow these rules, then our tilawat can automatically become much better, and it's going to sound melodious. Just by following these rules, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah. Now, where did my paper go? What's your idea?
And 736.
And 736. Okay. If you, were you about to ask a question or?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Now I will mute you, but if you can also raise your hand so I know that I've already.
Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, I think it's time for another different. Let's see. Have we asked? No, I haven't. 7. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
I'm okay.
So you are not. You haven't raised your hand. Is that because? Why is that?
I wasn't sure. Is it that you haven't read like at all, like from the first class?
No, I just mean like anything. If you have done any of the du'as or any of the prayer after the recitation or anything. If you haven't done anything, then don't raise your hand.
Oh, then I have to raise my hand.
Yes. Okay. What have you done so far?
I was reciting in the first class.
You were reciting. Okay, all right, that's fine. So yes, if you could maybe raise your hand and then we can ask somebody else, okay? Or
Okay.
actually, I can just see. I think you're the only different left, or maybe there's one more. I think there's one more. I will ask them, okay? Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, so this is. Sorry, did you say your ID is A719? Have you muted yourself? Okay. Now we will ask. I'm not sure if this is. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Is anyone there? It says 735, but it doesn't say if it's A735 or N735. Assalamu alaikum. Can you please say something? So can I just remind all of the students that you need to have the correct ID. I saw that there is one student who has called themselves. Let me tell you. I think they might have either changed or left. But there was one student whose name was coming up as Dell. But I'm sure that that's not the right ID. So Dell shouldn't be the student ID. And neither, any phone names or Samsung Galaxy, so and so. So your correct ID is what you will have been given in your emails. It should be TQD3, L2 for level 2, and then either N for Nasirat or A for Atfal, and then your number behind that. So 735 doesn't want to talk right now. And I will ask, there's one more, I think. 721. Assalamu alaikum, A721.
Walaikum salam.
Have you, was it you that I just asked?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So have you recited anything in the class?
In the class right now today.
No, in any of the classes.
Yes, I during the days I've gone back on the website and revised.
No, what I'm trying to ask is, have you had your chance? Have you been given the chance to read anything in the class?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. So we have done this 11, 12, and 13. These new rules. Did you understand them?
Not clearly.
Yes. So is there which one was not very clear? Can you tell me?
I think it was 12.
12. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to explain that one again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this one is about Noon Sakin and Tanween and Ya Mushaddad and Waw Mushaddad. Okay. So first of all, this one. Do you know what this is? This middle letter?
A noon.
A noon, but what's the sign on top?
Oh, a vowel.
No, that's not a vowel. It looks like a vowel, but it's actually a sukoon. So it's supposed to look like a little bit of a hat, but it looks a bit different on here for some reason. So this is a noon with a sukoon, okay? So if you didn't see the rest of this word and you just saw this, what would you read?
No.
This one. If you started from the man. I know this looks like a dhamma. It looks like a dhamma, and it looks like you're supposed to, say it in a rounded shape sort of form.
Yeah.
But it's actually supposed to look like a sukoon. It's actually a sukoon. So you would be saying man. Man. So man, yes, exactly. But because what's the next letter? It's a ya mushaddad. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You.
So because of the because there's a ya mushaddad after the noon, you will say the noon unna sound for 2 seconds. So instead of saying mayu, you will say mayu. Yes. So is that still confusing, or should I try and explain again?
No, it's clear now.
Yeah. So if I was to ask you to read this one, give me just a second, please. Let me sort out this little one who's disturbing the class. Just a second. Maybe you can have a read through this rule explanation 12, and then I'll get back to you and I'll ask you to read the second word. Okay? Can you just read it out loud what it says?
Okay. Pronounce Gunna not less than 2 seconds. If Noon Sakin or Tanveen appears before Ya with Shadda or Wow with Shadda.
So can you repeat after me? Miwalin.
Miwalin.
Yes. So this noon gunna sound, okay, from the noon sakin, this one right here, you have to say that gunna sound for 2 seconds, okay, before the wherever you see a waw mushaddad or a ya mushaddad. So instead of saying it really quickly, minwa, you say minwa.
Miwa.
Yes. Say it a few times. Minwa.
Miwa.
Minwa.
Miwa.
Okay, that's good. What about the next word?
Naran.
Yes. So naran, that's right, but you forgot to add this wow to this whole word.
Okay.
So because do you know what a tanween is? I explained it. Tanween are these two little lines, double stroke. Okay, that's a tanween, and they together make this ra. If this ra has the sign, then it makes a ghunna sound. So it makes this noon sound, naran. Okay.
Okay.
And because there's a waw mushaddad right after it, you say that noon sound, that ghunna sound, you say that for 2 seconds. So you say narawa.
Narawa.
Okay, yes, good. That was much better, mashallah. Now the last one, that's a waw mushaddad as well. And before the waw mushaddad, can you tell me what this this sign on top of the ya, what sign is that?
Tanveen.
That's a tanveen. Well done. So can you try and read this? And because there's a tanveen on top of the ya, and right after that is a waw mushaddad, what do we do? What do we do with this ya, ya with the tanveen?
Do you like put it as a noon, like yan?
Yes, yeah, you do make it like a noon sound, but not proper noon sound. It's just supposed to help you over to the waw mushaddad, so like a nasal sound, okay? It should be a nasal sound. So hadiyawa.
Hadiyawa.
Well done. So this yawwa should be for 2 seconds because that's what you read a few minutes ago. You said this. It shouldn't be less than 2 seconds.
Okay.
So hadiyawa.
Hadiyawa.
Yes, but I need that to be longer. This tanveen, this sound needs to be longer. Okay, can you try one more time?
Hadiyawa.
Okay, that was better. It will come with practice. So I do say that, practice, practice, practice. And don't give up just because it didn't work the first time.
Okay.
And for you, your homework is that you will practice these words at least 5 times each. So 5, 5, 5, and 5 for all of them. And then inshallah for next time, maybe if we get the chance, you can you can do them again. Is that okay?
Will this be on the website?
Yes, all of these materials, all of that is on the website. So you can find them there, and it's very important that you download the material and you go through it before the class, because that will save us all time and me time having to explain it all again. So it would help if everybody comes a little bit prepared to the class. And okay, so your ID, you said, what's your ID again?
TQG3 L2 A721.
Okay, that's fine. L721. Okay, A721. Yes. Okay, Jazakallah. And I have, I think, 2 more that haven't recited anything yet. So I will mute you now, and you can also raise your hand. I'm not sure why I'm not able to. Maybe can you, Assalamu alaikum, N729?
And 7 to 9, yes.
She's not saying anything. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me? No? Okay, I will try the last one, which is
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. N748.
G.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Okay, that's very good. Have you been listening to the lesson?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Is there anything that wasn't clear?
No.
Everything was clear so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have done the 13. So do you think you're brave enough to try and do the 14, or would you like to try one of the ones that we've already spoken about?
Can
It's
I
up
try
to you.
one of the ones we've already spoken about?
Yes, that's fine. So we can do the 13 again because that was the last one of the new ones. So can you try and read this first word for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم غيبه أحدا.
Okay, that was good, mashallah. But this, I need this to be at least 3 seconds long because of the rule, because of the mad saghir, you know, because of this wavy line. You need to prolong it at least for 3 seconds, you know, otherwise it won't be right. So can you try this one again, please?
Yeah. غيبه أحدا.
Okay, that was much better, mashallah. The next one, please. What's the next word?
يا بني آدم.
Okay, that was good. The mad saghir was good, but this one, this vertical fatha, wherever you see that, what does it do to the letter?
Prolong it for 2 seconds.
Yes, can you try that one, please, again?
Yeah. يا بني آدم.
Can you try that one more time? Because this is a vertical fatha and this is a vertical fatha, and both of them didn't sound as if there were 2 seconds.
Okay. يا بني آدم.
Okay, that was much better. Jazakillah. And the next word?
يا أيها.
That was good, but I need this to be a little bit longer, please. This does need to be at least 3 seconds long. If not, you know, slightly longer, depending on what kind of tilawat you're doing. Obviously, at Jalsa, you know, it might be much longer, but it does need to be 3 seconds long.
Okay. يا أيها.
Okay, that was a little bit better, Jazakillah. And the last word, can you try that one, please?
Yeah. إلى أهله.
Okay, yeah, that was good. Jazakillah. Now, I think all of the students that were not raising their hands have had that turn. I will mute you. Is it N748?
Yeah.
Okay, Jazakallah. I will mute you, and you can also raise your hand. So I think at the moment everybody seems to have had their go. So I will go to the next. I will go to the next rule now, which is it's a common recitational error, but you can see it as a rule if you try to avoid doing this. Okay, so this one says, do not prolong your voice less than 4 seconds where you find the sign of Mad Kabir. This is an extra long stretch. So Mad Kabir is this one, or Mad Kabir, I think it's supposed to be. This really big, thick, wavy line. This is the Mad Kabir. And this one, and that's supposed to be 4 seconds, no less, okay? No less than 4 seconds. So it has to be at least 4 seconds, that's what it means. And this is the Mad Saghir, okay? this means that you will only prolong it for 3 seconds, this wave. This is 3-second wave, this is a 4-second wave, this one, okay? So I will ask one of the students, let's see who we haven't had today. All of you have had something. There's N729, but she didn't say anything. I'll try and unmute her again. Assalamu alaikum. N729, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. I don't know if you're just being shy, or if there's a problem with your mic. I can hear myself, so I think your mic is working. So nobody needs to feel shy. It's fine. I will help you if you need me. Can you just say something so I know you're there?
Yeah, just say Assalamu alaikum. Just introduce yourself. No problem. And 729.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
Okay, yes. Jazakallah. That's great. So now I know that your mic is working. That's really good. Have you been paying attention to the class?
Yes.
Yeah. Was there? I don't know why there's some sort of echo going on at the back.
Maybe you have opened two devices together. You know the device. There
yes.
should be a difference between the two. You know the gap. Okay,
Yes.
the distance.
Yes, I know. Have you just have you signed in from one device, or is there another one nearby that somebody has signed in from? Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Okay. Can I just remind all of the students? Okay. I know all of you are a little bit older, and you do all belong to the class with the oldest students, 13 to 15-year-old. And some of you, might be attending the class without your parents, or but the important thing is that you are in a place where you can learn and attend this session undisturbed. Okay, a quiet place, a calm place, away from distractions and family members. And I know I'm saying this, and my son is right here, but you are the student. So if you want to learn something new, you have to be able to follow in a quiet environment. Okay. So I will write down your name, and you can just confirm your can you confirm your ID again?
A702.
A702. Okay. Just a second. All right. So is there anything that isn't clear?
Oh no, it's all clear. I've already read, by the way.
Oh, you what, today?
No, not today. No.
Yeah,
In a
no.
different lesson.
Yeah. No, that's fine, because we have gone through all of everybody has read that came today. So,
Okay.
do you want to try this 14th rule? Do you want to have a go at that?
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'll have a go. Alright. Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Al-Haqqa.
Okay, so with this one, you have to make sure that this mad saghir that I've highlighted, you can see this one. You need to prolong that for at least 4 seconds. So it says no less than 4 seconds. So that means it must be at least 4 seconds. So that's a really, really long stretch. So try and do that. And then once you've stretched that for 4 seconds, this ha, after that you have to make it connect to this qaf with the shadda. Okay. Can you try that, and let's see how it sounds?
Al-Haqqa.
Yes. But you need to pronounce this this ta marbuta in the end as well. So can you say that one more time?
Al-Haqqatu.
Yes, but why do you make the small pause after the qaf? Is there a reason?
Oh no.
No, you have to read it. It's all one word, so you have to read it as a whole. You have to read the whole thing as one. Okay.
Okay.
So make it. Try and make it like this. Al-Haqqatu.
Shall I try again?
Yes, please.
Okay. Al-Haqqatu.
Okay, yes, that was better, mashallah. But this tu in the end, this should be said softly. Don't make, otherwise, if you say it, suddenly, and you connect it with the qaf in this way, then it will sound like it has a shadda. Well, it will sound like al-haqqatu, but it's just al-haqqatu. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try the next word?
Yeah. Wata. Can you say it first and then I can do it after?
Okay, yes, that's fine. Yes. So, wasafatu.
Wasafatahu.
Okay, so there was a ha sound. I don't know where it came from. There was a ha sound, but there shouldn't be any ha sound. So you have to connect this sword and this fa. You need to connect those. Okay, I don't know if I made it clear enough. Let me try again. Wasafatu.
Okay. I'll try again.
Yes.
Wasafatu.
Yes, that was very good. Very good connection. But this fa that has a vertical fatha on top, like you can see. So with the shadda and the vertical fatha, obviously it needs to be prolonged for how long? Do you know?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, yes. So one last time, can you do that, please?
Wasafatu.
Well done, mashallah. That was very good. I'm very happy with that. So I can see we've almost got the time that we have to finish the class. So your ID is A702, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So Jazakallah for that. I will mute you and I will ask one last participant to recite the dua with me. And I will mute.
I think we should complete this line because there's only three words left. So if we complete that one, then
okay, yes. Should I ask the same student or should I ask a different one?
Yeah, you can ask different.
Okay, yes, that's fine. So I will go. We've had 3 girls and we've had a few boys. So I will go with another Nasira. I will choose 7. We've had her 742. Yes, okay. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I think I asked you in the beginning and you said that you've had recited, but at the moment everybody has recited. So can you confirm your ID again?
N742.
42. Okay. So can you, did you understand this 14th? Did you understand this rule?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's great. Can you carry on with this third word and then you can complete the line?
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. I'd like to ask her a question.
Yes.
What was it? Her ID? N?
Her ID is N742.
Okay. N742. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. In the second box, there is a sod, and on top of that there is a shadda. Okay. And what is on top of that?
The mud kabir.
No, it's vertical fatha.
Wait, which one?
The second box, the letter sod, on top of sod there is a shadda, tashdid, shadda.
Yes.
And on top of shadda, what is that?
Oh, a vertical fatha.
Vertical fatha. And what is the next letter?
Fa.
Fa. And on top of that, what is?
The vertical fatha.
No, it's a shadda and vertical fatha.
Yes.
Now, my question is that the both sod and fa has a shadda and vertical fatha, and the first letter sod on vertical fatha there is a mad kabir, the thick wavy this line. So
Yeah.
what will be, how would you distinguish in terms of the speed, the length of your voice? How will, yeah, let me know this.
For the swag, you prolong it for no less than 4 seconds.
And
but
what is the next?
the fa, you only prolong that for 2 seconds.
Okay, so it means that if there is a vertical fatha or vertical kasra or vertical dhamma, inverse dhamma, then there is only 2 counts, two seconds, and if there is a mad kabir, we have to make it double. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, can you try that?
So read that line.
Yep, no, this word. This word was safatu. Yes.
Oh yeah. Wasafatu.
Yeah, a little more stress on fa because fa is with shadda.
Okay.
So try again.
Wasafatu.
No, there is no stress on fa. You have to make emphasis. You a little more pressure. Accent, more pressure.
So like fa.
Yeah. Wasa fa. Together your upper 2 teeth are joining or touching your lower lips, with a bit pressure. Wasafatu. So try again.
Wasafatu.
Yes, one more and make 4 counts and 2 counts, like that.
Okay. Wasafatu.
No, you are extending your voice, but not putting pressure on mushaddad letters, on sad and fa. So can you try again?
Wasafatu.
You see, N742. Hafizab is what Hafizab is saying is he wants you to pronounce this fa sound not only in the elongated way, but he wants to hear this fa sound for 2 seconds as well. So wasafatu. So this sound, this sound, this fa sound, he wants to hear that before you prolong it for 2 seconds. Can you
like affa, affa slowly you are holding your sound on fa because this is a mushaddad letter, and mushaddad letter always has a double letter, and the first letter is with a sukoon and the second with a harakat. So we have to pronounce in one go, but we have to put a pressure, accent of pressure. So affa, affa. So try again, please.
Wasafatu.
No, that was just an example. He was just giving you an example. So Hafizab wants to hear this fa sound before you prolong it with this vertical fatha. Okay, so make this fa sound first for a little bit. Okay, don't say it quickly. Wasafatu. He wants to hear that sound, this express this fa, and then prolong it. Can you try it one more time?
Wasafatu.
Now you are doing, on sad well, but not far. Look, wasaf, of little longer. You have to pass your voice slowly because this is a mushaddad letter. Mushaddad letter demands a slow passing of your sound. Wasafatu.
Okay.
You have to imagine it like there's 2 or 3 F's, one after the other, F, like that, wasaf, like that. You have to pronounce that fa.
Wasafatu.
Yeah, better now. It's quite good now. Okay, next.
Ja'a Allahu.
Okay, now teacher will tell you.
Yes. So you see that you have pronounced this hamza and the ain what is it called, the alif. you have to pronounce the hamza and the alif separately. But if you have a closer look, this alif actually doesn't have any stroke. I mean, it only has a sign of elongation, but you don't know which way to elongate because it doesn't have a sign. No fatha, no dhamma, no kasra. So basically, this madda is madda kabir is supposed to go for this hamza. Okay, so this is the alif is just carrying this extra long sign. Okay, so alif is only the carrier. You don't pronounce this alif. Okay, this is just a blank alif basically. So you make this hamza. You give basically this hamza is the owner of this what is it called, mad kabir. Okay, do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Could I hear you read it, please, once?
Okay, yes, that's fine. I hope I'll do it right now. Hafiz, I was listening. Okay. Allahu.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Can you try now?
For the hamza, are you supposed to make a soft sound through your throat, or are you supposed to make a harsh?
No. It's I know what you mean, but this is not a ayn. It looks like a ayn. I know because it's it's slightly big, but it's actually supposed to be a hamza. It's supposed to be a small sign, so it doesn't come from your throat.
This hamza is starting will be the soft, but as far as you come to lam with shadda, that will be a thick. Inshallah ta'ala, in the later in level 3 we will cover what is where is the thick and thin sound, but this time is you must remember that hamza with any stroke, fatha, kasra, dhamma is always a soft and smiling letter, not thick letter. Okay, so variable lam with shadda, this time on this lam that will be thick at the beginning, it will be thin, and when you come to the lam mushaddad, it will be thick. So try again, please. We are basically 8 minutes above our timeline, but anyway, I finished this.
Allahu.
Yes, that was good. But this who, you don't prolong it for long. It's only 1 second because of the dhamma. Okay.
Okay. Allahu.
Yeah, that was good, mashallah. But this, you have to remember that this is a mad kabir, and it will, you have to prolong it for 4 seconds at least. Otherwise, it will sound it's a mad saghir. Okay. So this last one, and then we can go to the prayer.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is obviously a common recitational error. That's why it's listed. If you have a closer look, this kaf, this ayn, and this sod, they don't have any signs. They don't have any harkat, okay? They don't have any fatha, dhamma, kasra, nothing. They're just the letter, and that letter is supposed to be prolonged. That's all it is. So you will say, if this mad wasn't there on top, mad kabir, you would say kaf. But because there's a mad kabir on top, you say this same letter, you say this kaf, but you say it for 4 seconds. Can you try that?
Kaf.
Yes, like that, but for 4 seconds.
Kaf.
Yes. Can you carry on? But you just carry on because it's one word.
Kaf, ha, ja, ayn, sa.
Okay, yes, that was good. So that was better than the first time.
No, but it's not ayn. It's it's a gliding. You extend your voice in a gliding, not ayn. It's a ayn, like that, gliding. Ayn, like Malik Yawmiddin. This is a gliding. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly right how Hafiz Saab's explained it. So you have to it has to be a nice flow, like he's just done it, obviously. So if you can just practice that, if everybody can practice all of the rules that we've done today, inshallah tomorrow you have another lesson. I think the other teacher will go through that with you. And if everybody who hasn't downloaded any of the course material can do so tonight, you can find it at the NQC website. And Hafiz Saab has explained how to do that. And also, if you can have, if for those of you that haven't had a look at the rest of the rules, can you have a look at those, so that tomorrow's teacher can find it a little bit easier to explain them to you, please? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the prayer.
Yes. So for the prayer, I know we have gone slightly over time. I apologize for that. I will mute you for now and 742, and I will ask a tifl. It's always the same ones, I feel like, that sort of spring to the eye. I think this one. Assalamu alaikum, A718. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? A718. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes. Have you been listening to the class?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So we were going to practice the learned material on this surah, but I saw that we needed more time on explaining and going over them, so we've only done that today. I need all of you to revise that. So for now, we will conclude the class with this prayer after reciting the Holy Quran. Can you repeat after me? Can you repeat after me when I say? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Allahumma arhamni
Allahumma arhamni
bil Qur'anil azim
bil Qur'anil azim
waj'alhu li
waj'alhu li
imaman
imaman wa
nuran wa
nuran wa
hudan
wa
rahmah.
rahmah.
Jazakallah. Can you please read the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. It sounded like somebody was trying to help you there, younger brother or something. So Jazakallah, Jazakumullah to all participants. Jazakumullah to Hafiz Saab for coming to the class as well. And inshallah, you will all attend tomorrow's class. So inshallah, you will.
Okay, Jazakumullah. Unless the teacher conclude this session, do not go. You know, this is against the etiquettes of a majlis. Unless she asks, says to you, go. Please do not go. Jazakumullah.
Jazakumullah. Yes, we will conclude this class. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.